Hello and welcome to the world of Matthias. Today we are going to do a follow-up video on the best Chibson in the world video that I did a month ago maybe. Today we're going to mod the guitar. We will mod the hell out of this guitar. I have bought tons of Gibson stuff that I will put on the guitar. I don't know how it will work, but I will do that. And then I will display the final result and we will also listen to how it sounds. So it's a very exciting day today and yeah, I hope you really enjoy the video. So let's dive right into it and see if we can make this Chibson Gibson worthy. So let's start the process of upgrading this really nice Chibson from where it's at now to a real killer of a guitar, because this guitar is going to get the beans. So what I have done with this guitar is I put some Nitrolac Relic gloss spray on this guitar, just so I wanted it to be gloss. So I'm not going to relic it more than this. I just wanted the cracks, and I think it turned out really great. And I also did that on the back, but I didn't age it as much here. There are just a few cracks, but nothing really big. I also polished up the frets and put some lemon oil on the fretboard, and you can see how dark and nice it is. I also had to reamer out these holes because of the Gibson tuners are a little bit bigger. So now we're gonna have a look at all the Gibson stuff. So this is the pile of Gibson parts that I bought for the guitar, and basically I'm going to replace every hardware and every electronics on the guitar, making it as close as to a Gibson as you can get. And I'm not trying to make the guitar into a Gibson. That is not my goal here. This is just a fun project, just to see how good I can get the Chinese guitar using the original parts. So let's just go through the pile to see what I have got. So this is, I have opened them just to see if they fit. This is the tuners, and these are the reissue tuners, the vintage Chibson, and they say Chibson Deluxe. So these are the 59 historic imports. I got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I also got the Bumblebees. It's the Jupiter Bumblebee caps, 0.022. This is a Switchcraft output jack. This is a nickel tailpiece from Gibson. This is a nickel ABR1 Gibson bridge. This is a Switchcraft. These are the golden bell knobs. 59 historic 59 Les Paul pickguard, cream color. These are actually all parts, but I have measured them. They are the same size as the Gibson ones. It's hard to find the cream Gibson ones, so I'm going to use these. I'm also going to put in some textile braided cables in the guitar, just to make it look a little bit older, and it feels a little bit nicer also. And also the pickups. These are the 57 classic pickups. Yeah, I think that's it. I have one issue with this tailpiece, because these studs here, they are a little bit bigger than they are on the actual guitar, so I have to drill these out, and it's in this quite hard place. And you can comment if you have a better way to do this than I do. I want to make a rig where I can bore these out using my router. And I don't know how I'm going to build the rig yet, so let's just see how I do it. This is my first time doing this, and I hope it turns out good. It's in quite a difficult place on the guitar, so I really want it to look nice and be nice. So I think that's why I think I'm going to use the router. It's more stable than the drill. And I can't use my my table drill over here because the guitar just wouldn't fit there. I'm thinking that I'm going to start with a plate in the bottom and then have some fixed points here so it won't move. And then I'm going to build a stationary place where I can put down the router, where it won't move, where the guitar won't move and the router won't move, where I can drill the router straight down into these holes here. This is actually from my kitchen. We can mark it down. I don't know if this is necessary, but as I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so let's just do that. So I'm going to put some wooden bit, I'm going to drill those from the other side to the right height, and then I'm going to make a frame over here. And I think that I can use just some scrap wood. It doesn't have to be anything special, not so whatsoever. So I want it to be a little bit higher. I want the head to be hanging free. So let's just see if we can do this. Now this rig doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be functional. So let's find out how high I want the router to go. 8 centimeters. So what if I just take one of these and let's just do one more. Let's put these here, put this on top, and then we can measure. And this is 2.5 centimeters, so it has to go down 1.5 centimeters. And this is the end result. I think it came out quite nice. Let's just see if I can fit in. I think they might. So I think I can get rid of this rig now and just start to mount all the parts on the guitar. Clean your workspace, and at the same time you will clean your head and your thoughts. Alright, so let's put this work mat down, and then we can put down the guitar. No, not the neck. Yes, the neck rest. No, I don't want the neck rest. Sorry, I can't make up my mind. When I do this, I want the guitar body to lay as flat as it can do, but without the head touching the bench. These are a little fiddly. The holes are routed a little bit bigger than on the actual Chibsons, and these are Chibson size. What I had to do was I had to put in some matches in here in the existing holes, put the new rings where I wanted them, and drill some new holes. And they cover the cavities just. So yeah, it's but they cover them. So that's the most important thing. Now let's put in the ABR. I couldn't quite believe how well this guitar actually feels. Once you have removed all the cheap plastic and all the cheap electronics and you put this together with real high quality parts, then this guitar can rival whatever you put in front of it. It's maybe not all the way up to a Gibson USA, but it's definitely better than Epiphone, I would say. I noticed when I played this guitar and when I compared it to a Gibson, there is a difference on how the string feels. They feel a little bit more slinky on this guitar. And I think that that has something to do with the angle of the headstock. The Gibson headstock has a sharper angle, and I think that that would result in a little bit of a higher tension on the string, and therefore also a slinkier feel on the strings. But other than that, this guitar is a really nice example of what you can do if you put your time and your effort in the guitar. Of course, all of these bits are very expensive, so this guitar is maybe about $1,000 right now as it is. So you can get a long way with that if you're buying a Gibson as well. But you won't get this standard look for that money. And it's a little bit relict with some nitro cracks here and also on the back, but there's no cracks there. So yeah, all in all, this was a great project. It was really nice to do this project and see how far I could get this Chibson guitar. I think it came out really good, better than I expected. This is absolutely one of the best Chibsons I have ever felt. It has all the ingredients that you need to have a great guitar, a really great guitar that will last you a lifetime. And that was the end of this series of the best Chibson in the world. And I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.